Alright. And
Oh,
thank you for inviting me again to share my thoughts. Huh? Okay, so we are on the 14th Sunday, so this is a context where the reading is coming from. So I think it is, if you read chapter 11, it's people were following Jesus, especially the followers of John the Baptist, no? And he's
mm,
at a point where Jesus is teaching them, medyo parang umalis sila. So they couldn't parang can't convince themselves to follow Jesus instead of kasi nasa prison si John, si John the Baptist. So and he was being followed by Pharisees and other teachers of the law, no? So that's where the context is coming from. So kaya ang bungad ni Jesus is he's praising God that he didn't reveal this to the wise, but to the simple people, no? So when you talk about wise, no, in the context of the Jewish faith, it's those who are skilled in their own self, skills, no? So kung halimbawa carpenter ka, like Jesus is a skilled carpenter. He's wise as a carpenter. So here, pinapatamaan niya are the Pharisees and the scribes and the other teachers of the law. Na, these are the wise. And he was thanking his father that he revealed it not to the wise, but to the simple ones. So think of it as if like this, no? Pag a cup is full already, there's no place to put water in it, no? So parang
mhm.
it's difficult to teach someone who's already parang know that he himself is already wise now on his field, in his field. So he would choose those who are poor or the simple, which is their cup is still empty na marami siyang mapupuno, ano?
Matutupo.
So in that context, it was ah pinapasalamatan niya yung kanyang father that it is through these people, who simple people, na he would be accepted. So, kaya. Then, it comes to the essence and the substance of what he is revealing. So, sinabi niya dito sa verse, ano ba yun? That, everything has been entrusted to me by my Father, no? No one knows the Son except the Father, and no one knows the Father except to the Son, no? So parang yung ating Apostles' Creed, no? Ano ba
Mhm.
yung I believe in Jesus Christ, consubstantial with the Father, through Him all things were made. So kung ano yung substance ng Father, is the same substance as Jesus. So, yun yung gustong isabihin na ni Jesus, no? So, whatever is who is the Father, siya rin ganun rin ang laman loob ng Panginoon, no? So, the knowledge of God is the same thing. Yeah, I mean, the Jesus is the reflection of the knowledge of God. So that is the point, no? That what is he is trying to reveal to the small ones or the simple ones. And then he said, the third point is he said, "Come to me," no? So yan yung ano, the come to me. It is invitation, no? It is the invitation. So since remember, if you go back to the time of Jesus, they are under the political rule of the Romans. Di ba? So they are the kumbaga oppressors nila. So all the mindsets of the people is political, no? Leader, Messiah, yun yung mindset nila, that they will lead them out of their oppression, which is this time is the Romans, no? So, and Jewish belief is that only God can anoint the king. Ayan. So that's why he's saying na itong prefiguration niya to himself of being the king, no? So I'm coming to you with uh humble beginnings. Kumbaga sinabi niya dito na come to me all of you who are weary and burdened and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me. So ibig sabihin inibago niya yung isip ng mga tao na instead of believing in a political sense, he wants to them to follow a spiritual sense, no? So in that context, Jesus was trying to make a point that this kingship is not about like the usual kings. No? Kaya yung prophecy ni sa Zechariah remember Zechariah is a prophet in 520 BC, no? That was the time when the Babylonians they were freed by King Cyrus. Remember King Cyrus, no? The Syrian
Mhm.
king who overthrew the Babylonians. So he came up with an edict na they will be able to return to Jerusalem to rebuild. So that was the time of Zechariah. So Zechariah was prophesying that ito nga, yung king na dadating ngayon will not be like the usual kings, which is
Mhm.
kung magbuhos ng utos parang talagang the suffering of people. Ito, ibang klaseng king, na? The humility of the king, he will be on a donkey. Hindi to king na nakaupo sa trono na panay panay marami siyang utusan, maraming ano. So that's why he said that come to me all of you because my burden is like itong king na ang dadating sa inyo is not a king that will lord his power over you na
Mhm.
nagpaparusa, no? No, nagbibigay ng mabibigat na burdens. But my burden is light and my yoke is easy. So sinasabi niya dito not that the God that the God will be the new king will be based on uh, the Father, the God the Father. Kung ano man yung substance ng God the Father will be the same as this king. And that giving you the context of the burdens and the load that the king possessed, no? Kaya Matthew use the yoke and load, no? There are two things there, load and yoke. But to them, in the Jewish faith, load means kung ano yung pinapaturo uh, ng mga what you call this, mga teachers of the law, mga Pharisees, yung mga tinuturo sa synagogues, no? So that's the load that Jesus was talking about. And the yoke is the balancing of that teaching in their own life, no? Di ba sabi
Mhm.
mo nga Tita Lucy is when you put on that yoke kailangan i-balance mo, no? Or else there will be mahuhulog yung karga or something like imagine yourself carrying yung taho. Alam mo yung taho? Di ba may dalawang lata sa kabila?
Sa
So you have to
bulsa.
balance it. It's the same as the yoke, no? So yoke in this context is that you're balancing the teachings of the law with your own life, no? So that's why he was saying, no, my load is easy and my burden is light, and that is the yoke, no? So it doesn't mean that God is taking out the yoke or the load from you, but it's up to you to how to balance life
Mhm.
suffering with how you accept it. Yun nga kanina sinabi ko, it's in the burden, in our burdens we need to Jesus is inviting us how should we live a life in the spirit. So how does we balance that yoke, no? Paano natin we know that we still live in this life on earth, no? Hindi mo maiiwasan yung problema, no? But how do you balance problem with spirituality? And that is the same thing that Saint Paul was saying to the Romans, no? Do not live by the flesh, live by the spirit. No? So that is when you always pag sinabi nating if you read the context of flesh, it means the worldly life. No? Mataong buhay, no? Hindi
Mhm.
maka-Diyos. Worldly lagi ang ibig sabihin ng flesh. Anything that is part of this world. So again, if we live in the spirit that Jesus as he gave us is we still are exposed to this environment of sin. 'Di ba? Hindi mo naman maiiwasan yun and there is always that temptation. So how do you balance the yoke? No? Sometimes you fall to temptation, di ba? You cannot say na I don't fall to temptation, di ba? So, but still, how do you balance it? Well, para sa ating mga Katoliko, no, nagkasala tayo, magkumpisal. Di may counterweight na sa ating mga sa life here. So, what he is saying is that, we cannot avoid the life here on earth. It is the same world that is we are exposed. Everyone is exposed to all this sin and temptation. But we have the yoke of Christ. Yeah. It's up to us to balance it. No? It's up to us how do we carry that yoke. No? So it is a again, I would say it's a constant and conscious decision. No? That
Mhm.
we have life in Christ so that you know how to approach our burdens. Yan. So I think that most of the points here you were able to get, no? So, but again, it is in a spiritual or theological sense, no? He was more emphasizing on his kingship. Ano bang kung ikaw ba ay I forgot to mention no why he picked oxen. No, oxen kasi those are animals, domestic animals. They normally follow their master's command. No, so ang sinasabi niya dito, some are pasaway. No? Naliligaw ang, for example, no, lost sheep, yan, naliligaw.
Mhm.
No? Minsan merong naliligaw na oxen, may naliligaw na.
Tita,
So,
lapit na. You wanna
uh,
watch?
we are being called back. We are being invited. So it's
Buti.
more of do you
Ayun
listen
siya.
to who do you listen to? No, so that is what is saying. No, no, I am here. I am the meek and humble servant, a king but a servant. No, not a king that lords power over you. So hindi ganon ang Panginoon, no? He doesn't want us to be like robots, no? He doesn't want us to he is not a dictatorship. Hindi dictatorship ang pamumuno ng Panginoon. It is a more of it's a freedom, yung freedom that he gave us allows us to decide, for ourselves. How do we follow? How do we live the spirit? No? So, yun lang. That's my thoughts for this Sunday. Yan.
Thank
Yeah.
you, brother.
You're welcome.